Welcome back everybody to another episode on the channel. So today's episode, guys, first off, I could not find my camo hat, so we're gonna rock the only camo hat I could find, and this Boonie hat. This Boonie hat, it's been through a lot. It's been through a lot since I was a kid. So we're gonna go out today, guys. We're gonna be hunting basically. We're doing an evening hunt. First off, we have a south wind, which is a good wind for the stand, and basically what I'm hoping for is there's a ton of acorns in the area. So basically I'm hoping to catch these deer kind of moving, you know, in the daylight, kind of cruising the acorn flat before they make it down to like the soybeans and stuff like that. So that's the goal today, and we have some good bucks on camera. I'm basically just doing an evening hunt here. I did a morning hunt here early season. Now I'm going to do an evening hunt here early season and see what happens. Other than that, if we don't see much, then we're going to start, you know, maybe hitting some public land spots. But otherwise, I'm pretty much going to save that spot till we're getting closer to the rut, because it's a really good spot in between beddings to catch bucks cruising. So I don't want to burn it and just sit there all the time. But other than that, I mean, we're going to get out there. It's a beautiful day. It's hot out. It's like 73 out already. So honestly, I'm gonna be sweating when I get up there. It didn't matter how light I dressed, I was still gonna be sweating. So I dressed as light as I could, and we're just going to start hoofing and take our time so that, you know, we're not sweating like crazy. So stay tuned, guys, and we're gonna start hoofing to the stand. All right, everybody, so we made it to the stand. I just got all set up. We have a really good south wind coming in. It is super hot. I'm sweating like crazy. Good thing I brought the Thermacell. Mosquitoes are definitely out, so you know, not the most ideal conditions to be hunting in, especially when it's super hot, but I'm excited. There's acorns everywhere in this area. Like, I mean, they're thick, so I don't see why we wouldn't see deer cruising, but we'll see what happens, you know. Might not see anything, you know. That's the thing about hunting. You never know when it's going to happen. You never know if you're going to see something, especially early season. If this was like, you know, end of October, early November, I'd be really confident in our chances of seeing a big buck, but with how warm it is and stuff like that, but you never know. You never know, but got in here pretty good. I feel like I got in here really quiet, so we'll see what happens. Like I said, south wind, so it's kind of pushing my, well, it's more like a southwestern wind, so it's pushing my scent like perfect. So if they come off of that point straight behind the camera from the bedding, they should come right in front of me, and I should have a good shot, if a good shooter buck. But we'll see what happens. So hopefully it heats up here. Stay tuned, guys, and hopefully we get one down tonight. So just about 15 minutes ago, guys, we just had a buck come through. It was really hard to see how big the buck was. He came through like pretty quick over there. I didn't even get footage of him. It's so dense yet, you know, with how much vegetation's around, that I zoomed in, and I mean, I was barely catching glimpses of him moving. I don't know how, like, I mean, he looked decent, but it's hard to say. I mean, I've got pictures of quite a few bucks up here, so I don't know, you know, which one it was. But yeah, he came, I don't know, probably like 60-70 yards out, so I waited about, you know, 15-20 minutes to even record, you know, this right here. You know, maybe he'll make his way this way, I don't know. It looked like he was kind of gonna cut down the ridge towards the soybeans down there, so we'll see what happens. But a little bit of action, unfortunately, wasn't on camera, but what do, you know, it's hard to catch these suckers sometimes. The wind's blowing pretty good, so I can't really hear anything. I just gotta go off of trying to see them through how thick it is. So I'm gonna quiet back down and hopefully get some more action. So I literally just took out the camera, guys. We're back at the vehicle, as you can see, and I literally just took out my camera because I was gonna film the outro. And then all of a sudden, there's just these does just right there. Like, they walked, like, I don't know, if I really wanted to kill a doe tonight, I literally could have grabbed my bow and shot from the car about 35 yards tops. Probably like a 30-yard shot and had a nice doe down. There's a nice big one there. But today, guys, let's kind of break down this hunt quick. So today the plan was to get in there, slip in, and basically I was trying to catch them coming off of the point from that bedding. And we had one doe kind of come up behind me, and she pretty much walked right underneath me, almost exactly like that doe did the other day when I hunted a morning up there, like almost identical. I wonder if it was the same doe. And then she kind of went back over, and I'm kind of trying to film, and it's so dense in there. And then all of a sudden, the wind was supposed to go from a southwest wind to a predominant west wind. Well, that didn't happen. It actually went from southwest to south. And it kind of screwed me because I could hear one of the does actually stomping her feet, like her hoof. And I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna get winded. And sure enough, all I seen was tail, and then they took off snort wheezing. I tried to record it, but by the time I got filming, they were gone. It's just so dense, it's so hard to see them. I mean, I just barely heard her smacking her hoof. So unfortunately, we just, weren't able to get anything going. So, really hoping to, smack a buck, but unfortunately they didn't show up either, and the wind kind of screwed me. So yeah, but I mean, there's does out here, there's does in the bean field. I mean, they're moving today. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, remember to like and subscribe. We will be having some more bow hunting videos coming, so stay tuned for that.